Charles Kaufman, tell me something important. You are now in Mexico with the Jewish Agency, but with a group of important representatives. How do you see from the United States, from Israel, Mexico, and the Jewish community in Mexico? What is their need? What can we be done with them? And what? That's the first. How do you see Mexico? I have many questions about it.
So, for example, you know, I was in. We were here in Mexico maybe close to 40 years ago.
All right. It has changed a little bit.
And we were here about 20 years ago with the Maccabi games for our own children. And Mexico has changed.
Did they win? What did they play?
Well, my daughter was in gymnastics, and they won the gold medal. But
all right.
It was a wonderful experience. And
all right.
Mexico,
they have a very good team. I remember. I was there.
Mexico was terrific as well.
All right.
At any rate, the really interesting thing that's going on in the world with world Jewry today is that Jews are oftentimes moving from their home countries.
Yes.
So 40 years ago, when we were here, there were about 100,000 Jews. Now there are anywhere between, I don't know, 45, 50,000 Jews.
I think there were 45 that time, and we are still in the same number. Yes.
Well, maybe
we look at more every time that somebody says we are more, but that's great.
But I see in Latin America where that people are moving. They're moving to Israel. They're moving to the U.S. They're moving to various other places.
Yes.
And we see this happening today. So getting back to your question about the Jewish Agency, which deals with the fulfilling that the ingathering of Jews from around the world. So the Jaffe, one of its primary missions is to work with Olim and from around the world.
Maybe does it work with that?
So
does it work with that? Help with that,
well,
or it's like a personal, or it's like in another part?
Well, we are not a first-line responder to that issue. So that, but I, as in fact, my position is on the board of the Jewish Agency for Israel and the World Zionist Organization.
All right.
Comes through our representation with Bnai Brith International. So we have been with these organizations since the very beginning. And so my role is to serve as a liaison and for the Jewish Agency or the World Zionist Organization, although this mission is for the Jewish Agency for Israel. But they work very much together in a collaborative way in many ways. So even though they have their specific missions. So so that is sort of a global picture of what's going on with the Jewish community. Today, 53% of the world's Jews live in Israel. So it used to be, just think back to World War II in 1945, there were no Jews in Israel. Well, there were.
There were, but there were. The main majority was in our Europe.
Right. There were about 50,000 or so in Israel that had been settling Israel since the early 1800s, and then of course with the Holocaust, many people from actually the Middle East, the Middle Eastern countries, they moved to Israel. They were kicked out of their countries by those Arab countries, and so the ingathering of Jews is something that is a phenomenon that's happening today.